After the Hunt shouldn't be as bad as it is, yet despite the presence of A-list stars like Julia Roberts and Andrew Garfield, acclaimed filmmaker Luca Guadagnino, and a topical premise, much like its insufferable characters, it proves to be an empty vessel of noise, saying a lot yet so little, wasting its extraordinary talent on baffling material that's even more alien in execution. Roberts plays Alma Imhoff, a respected Yale professor competing for tenure with fellow lecturer and close friend Hank Gibson, played by Garfield. But when her star student Maggie, played by Iowa Debris, confides in her that Hank made unwanted advances after a dinner party hosted by Alma and her psychiatrist husband Frederick, who's Michael Stuhlbarg, Alma's neutrality sparks outrage from both sides, pulling her into a maelstrom of accusations and backlash that consumes the campus. This setup should provide rich ground for exploring cancel culture and post-Me Too complexities, but Nora Garrett's debut script fumbles every opportunity, with dialogue that feels like discarded drafts of provocative tweets filled with buzzword-heavy pseudo-intellectual musings on privilege, patriarchy, and academia, while the plot turns hinge on absurd contrivances like a conveniently discovered envelope of sensitive information, and with paper-thin characterization in a film that tells rather than shows, recounting events that happen off-screen and draining every scene of tension, the viewer is left detached from any sense of emotional engagement. Guadagnino's direction makes things worse, as he fills the movie with jarring close-ups of actors staring straight into the camera in a misguided imitation of Jonathan Demme's style that distracts more than it enlightens. One of many aesthetic choices, like a shockingly lazy score by Trent Reznor and Atticus Ross that feels like those of a film student and not a seasoned auteur, resulting in something that feels weak, careless, and astonishingly uninspired. The talented cast struggles under the weight of such misdirection as Roberts, Garfield, and Edebiri attempt to elevate their roles but are saddled with smug, self-satisfied dialogue that makes them unbearable, their delivery inviting disdain rather than empathy, while some like Stuhlbarg seem lost entirely in an inconsistent and bizarre performance that mistakes aloofness for depth. At 2.5 hours, After the Hunt is at least 30 minutes too long, dragging itself through half-hearted commentary that mistakes cynicism for insight, offering no meaningful take on its themes of accusation, morality, and power, leaving the one-star film as one of the year's most frustrating failures. For what could have been a bold exploration of contemporary controversy becomes a muddled, self-important mess where every element, from the writing to the direction to the performances, collapse under the weight of its own pretension. So if you want a thoughtful film about the fallout of campus assault, I implore you to watch Sorry Baby instead of this glossy disaster. Visit the Film Feeder website to read my more detailed review, but for now, thanks for watching, please like and subscribe for more reviews, and I'll see you next time.